Hi, it's Ivy Slater with the SSC Minute. My heart goes out for all the people, families that were affected by Hurricane Irma in last week. Being on the East Coast, having tragedy in my own city in the past, having Hurricane Sandy here a bunch of years ago, my heart truly goes out and feels for the families and the people affected. It got me to thinking as I was checking in with a lot of loved ones everywhere from Houston the week before to Florida and Atlanta and all the southern states last week. It got me thinking about decisions. You know, my aunt was in New York and actually went back to Florida right before the hurricane. She made this decision against her family's wishes. A young couple, an extended family of mine, they're expecting their first child in December, made the decision immediately to evacuate South Florida, had a hotel in Orlando and Atlanta. Once they're in Orlando, who knew the hurricane was going to go that way? So here's my points, ladies and gentlemen. We have to be able to make decisions. And the one thing I always tell people I'm working with is staying in indecision is the biggest torture and delays everything and is missed opportunity and often leads to poor decisions. When you are presented with decisions, and most business owners, executives, managers, we have to make decisions daily. How do we navigate something? What's our next step? What's the plan? How do we make a decision of something that's going on within our business from a client? The most important thing is to take a deep breath. Do not make a decision with emotion, okay? So even when you're looking at a hurricane situation and you're truly emotionally tied, take that breath, and if you have to pull out a piece of paper and write a pros and cons list, but don't make a decision based on emotion. 2, rely and use your counsel available to you. The people who surround you, your circle of trust, the circle of influence, the people in your small world that you actually can run something by. Don't look for them to make your decision, but use them as a sounding board and listen to the conversation that comes through it. Help that guide you in what's the best decision for you. Now, what's right for one person is not right for another. We're always looking for the best decision for you in a situation. Lastly, don't delay decision making. Don't stay in indecision. It doesn't benefit any situation, any business, any life. You want to actually make a decision and then you can course correct it. So I mentioned this young family who are expecting their first. They made a decision really quick. They had hotels in Orlando and in Atlanta. They quickly, by Tuesday morning, were on the road to Orlando, enjoyed the theme parks for a day or so, and actually embraced the experience. Interesting thing, before I knew it, they were back in South Florida. As the storm exited the south, going north, they reversed themselves and headed south. They made decisions and course-corrected their decisions that worked for them. No judgment. When in doubt, make a decision, get your counsel, use, most importantly, a clear head. See you next time.